right, little ride in the 458 Italia.
Adjusting the seat a little bit. Is it really as sensitive, like the...
Yeah, the throttle is going to be very sensitive. It's going to be very rev happy, so the car likes to go. It's a V8 engine back there, plenty of power.
Okay.
So you're going to get out.
Shifting or anything?
That's what I was about to go through next with you. So you have paddle shifters. You have on the steering wheel here, this is your up. On the left, it's down. It is a 7-speed transmission. We can do it in automatic mode if you prefer. It'll shift through the gears very quickly.
I think I'd go automatic.
Automatic? Yeah, not a problem. Okay. So automatic button is right down here.
Okay.
We're just going to push that. It says auto then underneath the neutral. Okay. We're still going to have to paddle into first gear once we get going. Okay. But after that, it'll shift itself. It'll be very intuitive. You'll be able to drive it like a normal vehicle. Okay. Speedometer is going to show up on the lower left gauge there. Okay. So it's a digital number. It says 0 miles per hour at the moment. Okay. The tach is in front of you. You'll see that as you're going. Other than that, one quirk about this car that is different than the typical vehicles that you drive, your signals are here. Okay. So to signal, you have your right signal. Press it again, it's going to turn off. Okay. Same on the left signal. You'll see it on that side. Got it. And then you hit it again. Yep, it's off. Okay. Other than that, you don't really have to worry about everything, but just for your knowledge, everything pretty much shows up on this right dash here. Okay. So everything is controlled through here. Okay. It's all digital. It's like your satellite radio, your normal radio, navigation, anything like that works through these buttons. Other than that, the car runs pretty much simple. This is going to be a test drive, so we're just going to get out there, pretty much drive it. It's going to be a little over 10 miles.
Do you want me to turn this way?
We're going to be going down and making a left. But yeah, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to step on the brake. Got it. You're going to paddle into first gear. Just so step on the brake, right paddle up 1. All right. And what you're going to do now is it's an electronic parking brake, unlike other cars. So as you release off of the brake, it's going to start to release. Slowly get onto the throttle. You'll feel it release. When you feel it release, you can drive normally. Okay. So if you want to pull right up ahead here.
Sounding.
Yeah.
It's pretty wide too.
Yeah, you're good on my side here. Okay. We're going to be making a left turn on the steering wheel, correct? Got it.
Gotta be overly cautious and wait.
Yeah, we're in no rush.
Okay.
No, you're okay. Does it say auto underneath the neutral there? I can't see from there.
I don't think so. Oh yeah, it does say auto. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, now you're going to be good.
Okay.
It just didn't want to shift a second ago.
Which way? I gotta go this way.
There you go. All right. Yeah, we're going to be making a left turn up here.
Okay.
It's a little blind to see over this. Good to go. Okay. And we're going to take this straight for 2 blocks. Okay. The second light, we're going to be making a right-hand turn.
I'm not going to drive aggressive, but if I am, just say slow down or...
Yeah, you'll feel it out. You'll get comfortable with the vehicle as we get down there. You're going to have a little bit of roads like this, just normal local roads, and we're going to get to the highway, so you'll be able to feel the acceleration of the vehicle as well. A couple nice little quirks along this way. You're going to have a couple little tunnels, so you'll get to really feel the, hear the exhaust, I should say. You'll feel the car, but you'll hear the exhaust. We're going to be going over a railroad track here. Just bear to the right side when you're going over it, like that guy in front of you.
Got it. It's really low to the ground.
Yeah. Good to go. Okay. And I'm going to make a right turn at this light here.
Okay. this the most popular rental, or it depends?
Yeah, 458 and McLaren, definitely the two most popular cars we have right now.
Nice.
Although the 430s and the Gallardo's always favorites as well. You can't really go wrong with them.
Sorry.
It's all right. Yeah, you can feel the sensitivity in the throttle. Ferraris in general are very rev-happy cars. They love the quick, throttle blip of the RPM. It's nice when the car shifts down and you hear the rev matching as well. Okay. You'll see that when we're coming back on the highway. We're going to bear to the right here. There's 3 lanes. You're going to be in the far right one. We're going to go straight. Of this road, we'll be making a left turn, so all the way to the end. What do you drive normally?
I have a 2003 Toyota Celica.
Oh, okay.
But I also have I've had a couple motorcycles over the years. I started riding about 4 years ago, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, totally different type of acceleration. I mean, those things are ridiculous with the power-to-weight ratios.
I never had too high of a CC bike, but I have a 500 right now, but
sure.
They're pretty cool. Which way did you say?
Going to be making a left turn.
Okay.
And just avoid that grate a little bit.
Okay.
So either go around, either way.
The view is awesome too. You see the headlights and stuff and everything. It's awesome.
It's amazing how quickly it shifts through the gears and you don't even feel it in this car. It's got the double clutch system, so it's always engaged in the next gear.
Oh, okay. How's it on gas mileage? Like about 15, 20?
I don't even think it's that high, to be honest.
Keep going straight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, on our rentals, I'm pretty sure it's less than 10 miles per gallon.
Wow. Do you know anything about the older Ferraris, like the 308s and 328s?
Not as much. I'm more familiar when it comes to the 355s, the 360s, 430s.
The more the 90s models.
Yeah, the 90s and up is kind of where I really got into the Ferraris and started paying attention to them.
I grew up in the 80s, so I used to watch it on TV, like the 308s and stuff. And
yeah, even the Testarossa I'm pretty familiar with.
Yeah?
We have a couple friends that have Testarossas. They like coming out to like our barbecues and stuff like that.
How are they reliability-wise?
They're definitely not quite as reliable as you would want them to be.
Gotcha.
Exotic cars in general in the 80s and 90s, you were not purchasing as an everyday driver.
Right.
You were expecting to spend a lot of money in the shop.
Maintenance and stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Keep going straight, or?
we're going to make a right turn here, and then the entrance to the highway is going to be right up there on the right.
Okay. You doing okay with the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
But, yeah, the exotic cars... towards the later 90s, started becoming a little bit more reliable. And then you started seeing bigger companies buying them out. Like when Audi, for instance, bought over Lamborghini. I mean, if you look in a Gallardo, the center console is straight out of an Audi. It looks just like it. The electronics are much better. The car is much more reliable. So it's just interesting to see the technology grow every 10 years in these cars. I mean, they have long life cycles. It's going to be making it right here. They have long life cycles. They're pretty much like 10-year life cycles on the vehicles, which is a little bit longer than you would get in like a normal vehicle.
Right.
And the technology change from like the 360 to the 430 was phenomenal. Wow. And then from the 430 to this, they're not even close.
So the Dana to the Scudera?
Sorry?
The Dana to the Scuderia?
Yeah, I mean, that's an upgraded version of it. We're going to be bearing to the right up here.
Okay.
We're going to be going from one highway to the next. 80 west is where we're going. So you can follow this truck. exiting, just staying in this lane. And then you'll have a couple miles on the next highway before we exit. So yeah, you're good to cruise right on down here. Go to the left lane, you are clear. And we're going to be getting off, I believe it's the second exit. It's going to be called Green Street, so you can feel free to enjoy the car for a few miles. It doesn't matter. You feel free to take whatever lane you like. I'll let you know when we're going to get over to the right.
Okay. Have you driven all the cars, I'm sure?
I've driven most of them, yeah.
The Lamborghinis, how are they?
Yeah, the Lamborghinis are nice. It's a totally different type of feel. The Ferraris are much smoother. They're, I want to say, more finesse, better like feel handling-wise. The Lamborghinis kind of pin you in the back of the seat. They're more aggressive. It's a much harsher shifting. So like this one, you feel how like you almost don't feel when it shifts. It just kind of naturally goes. In the Lamborghinis, you definitely feel it when it shifts. You shift and it's like a boom. And it kind of kicks you a little bit and then you're in gear. But they are like freight trains. They go at all speeds. Not as rev happy as the Ferraris. The Ferraris like to really like get up there in the high revs quick.
What about like shock-wise? Like, are they bumpier?
Yeah, the Ferraris are more comfortable than the Lambos. Lambos are a much stiffer type of feel. Especially the Murcielago, because it has a carbon fiber seat. So it really doesn't like mold to your body at all. So you sit in that one for a little while and it's like, oh, my back hurts. But it's one of those cars when we take it on the tour, everybody gets out, they're like, that thing is not practical at all. You can't see out of the left, you can't see out of the right, you can't see behind you. You can't turn or it wants to kill you. But then they get out and they have the biggest smile on their face because they're like, that car's amazing.
That's the black one back in the shop?
Yeah, that's the black one back there.
I saw like videos and pictures of the Countach and the rear window is like so small.
Well, the Countach, what they actually did, we're going to be exiting up here if you want to bear right. What they do with the Countach, yeah, Green Street, so this will be an exit. It's going to be a 25-mile-an-hour exit. It's going to have a stop sign right as you make the 90-degree turn there. With the Countach, you actually, to back up, had to open the door, sit on the door sill, and hang out the side of the car.
And hope it didn't rain.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
We're going to be making a left turn at the end of the road here.
And what does that get per mile, per gallon? Probably like 7? The Countach?
Oh, I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, they're all in the single digits if you're actually driving them.
Crazy.
I know if you go to the track, you're talking like 5 miles per hour or less.
It is really smooth though.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
It could be driven every day.
Really?
Comfortably, yeah. I mean, you can easily drive this. I mean, with the exception of the fact that there's no trunk. Left at the sign here. This is the tunnel I was telling you about, so you'll really get to feel the exhaust.
Really? Okay. I'm not gonna go crazy now.
No. But you'll hear the echo when you're in there.
Now, my dream one day is to get like a 308 or a 328, even though they're not that practical, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they go for maybe 40,000.
Yeah, I mean, you can even get 360s and 355s. A little bit more than that.
The 360s, that's the Modena, right? Or is that not?
Yeah, the 360, they have the Modena, and the Scuderia is the like race-inspired version.
How do you say
it's
the
Mondeo?
Is
Left hand at
is it Monda or Mondial? 80s.
Oh, the
Mondial deal?
I think it's Mondial.
Okay.
That's what, the 308s, right?
No, that's like a different one. It's in between like a luxury and sporty Ferrari from the 80s.
Okay.
It kind of has some lines, like some vent lines, a little bit like Testarossa, but not as stylish.
Yeah, I think I'm picturing the one that you're talking about. I'm just
the
not
most inexpensive Ferrari, around 20,000, I think.
Yeah, I mean Dinos are obviously the cheapest, but that's
GT4, yeah. But
it's a V6. It's a different. Ferrari almost doesn't even qualify it as a Ferrari.
This is a V12?
This is a V8. Okay. The 599 that you took a photo next to, that's the V12. Okay. That has the same block as the Enzo.
Wow.
As we get up here, we're going to be making a left to get back on the highway.
Okay. I have to say, this package must be better than the 3 laps on the racetrack, even though you go fast there. It's just
this is
enjoyable.
A great experience.
Yeah.
You get more time behind the wheel. Yep, left right here. No problem. Yeah, you get some time behind the wheel. You get to take photos with the cars. It's definitely
explain the car too really well.
Yeah, it's a great thing that we offer.
Yeah. I have some other friends interested in trying to bring them by, and maybe come back from the Lamborghini myself.
Yeah. Be on this highway for about 5 miles, so you got plenty of room to go left and enjoy the car a little bit. Everybody likes to just honk and say hello. People love the Ferrari, especially a Spider. You picked a great day to come get a convertible.
Yeah,
especially on Labor Day weekend, this car gets rented very quickly, especially if it comes to a holiday weekend. About the same size. Okay. This and the 430 are about the same in width, and then the Gallardo is right there with them. Okay. The Murcielagos have the side sills, which get very wide. Okay. Very difficult to get in and out of the trailers. Any speed, it just feels comfortable.
Yeah.
There's going to be exit 71. It's going to be Broad Street, so you got a little bit of time to get over. No rush.
The view at the back's awesome too. You can see green.
Run the sprint division, so yeah, I'm very familiar with that.
How is that different than this, and how is it length-wise, speed-wise?
Yeah, so I mean, it's 3 laps. The track length we don't really measure because it varies depending on the location. We build the tracks with cones the day of the event.
But that 3 miles, or it's hard to say?
No, it wouldn't be 3 miles. Yeah, you definitely get a longer experience of this. We do it based on time, not distance. So like we design really fast participants typically take about 3.5 minutes or so, but the average participant is looking 4 to 5 minutes, roughly.
And that price is about $250, $350?
Yeah, the normal price is $250. A lot of people find it on like discount sites for like $125.
And it doesn't matter which car?
We have a Ferrari F430 and a Lamborghini Gallardo at that event.
Okay. They have to be booked pretty far in advance, though, right?
Yeah, you got to make reservations depending on the location. Some locations are much busier than others.
Get off here?
Yeah, we're going to be exiting right here.
Really smooth.
And when we get to the stop sign up here, just make sure you come to a complete stop, because a cop likes to hang out sometimes and catch people with the rolling stops.
Gotcha.
Bearing right.
Okay.
Yep, we're going to go straight. We're going to go under that overpass up there.
Okay.
We'll make a left turn at the next light.
So this car goes for about $250,000, or?
Yeah, this one actually, the Spider goes for more than that.
Wow.
And once it gets optioned out, you're looking into the mid-3s.
Wow.
Yeah, this one's got a whole bunch of additional packages to it.
Versus the other Italia?
Yeah, I mean, this one, aside from the convertible top, somebody wrapped the back, you'll see, in carbon fiber.
Yes,
it's got a carbon fiber package on the steering wheel and interior a little bit. Aftermarket wheels, aftermarket stereo system. So somebody put a good amount of money into this one.
And speed goes up to, and 0 to 60, and how fast?
Ooh, I'm not sure on the exact specs. Yeah, I want to say the 0 to 60, left at this light up here. I want to say the 0 to 60 is going to be about 3.1 or 3.2 in that ballpark.
Okay. Brakes are really smooth.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Steering wheel, everything really smooth. Can you beat the horn?
Oh, on Ferraris, horns are actually on the steering wheel here. There you go. Going to be making a right turn at this light.
Okay. Almost back in the shop.
You can just see, just driving around, the attention the car gets is
it's ridiculous.
phenomenal.
It's like a dream. I mean, I'll still be happy with the 308 or 328 or...
To be honest, even those cars, like the owner has a 360.
Okay.
He drives it around, and he's like, it's amazing how many people.
Is that gray one that was in the...
No, it's a. He's got a red one. I don't know if it's in there. We are going to be going into the left lane, so you got some room to move over there, and then we'll be making a left turn at the light. I have not, no. Yeah. They're friends of the company, actually, yeah.
And the best time to do this kind of test drive is during the weekdays where it's
absolutely. I mean, we do test drives to whatever cars are in the warehouse, basically.
Okay.
So weekends is obviously the busiest time,
right.
Fridays to Sundays.
You're probably always at the Sprint place, right?
No, the Sprint uses only 430s and Gallardos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, on occasion, there are times when we'll bring a 458 or a McLaren or a 599 to those as additional revenue cars. If they're not rented for some reason. But yeah, the best time to do test drives is definitely like
middle of the day,
Tuesday through Thursday. They're by far the best days because the most cars are available. Those are kind of the slowest points of the rentals, as long as the Dream Car Tour is not going on.
And you're open year-round, or probably just in the good months, or?
Yeah, no, we are year-round in the Englewood office and the LA office. We are seasonal in Miami. We're down there from roughly November to March. It extends a little bit in October and then into March, depending on what cars are rented there.
And the weather, of course, if you're snow.
Yeah, exactly. During the winter, a lot of the cars from the north go down south. So you won't see the convertibles, for instance, will go down to Miami.
How easy is it to put the top back up on this thing? Is it like a button or?
Yeah, it's just a button. It's very simple. It's in the center. Everything in the Ferrari is down in the center console here. Everything is controlled right in the middle. Whereas the McLaren, for instance, everything is controlled on the door. Yeah, we're going to go straight until you get to the construction point, and we'll follow that to the right.
Oh, really? The McLaren stuff's on the door?
Yeah, the McLaren, they put all the controls on the doors. You have a little touch screen on the door, and they control everything there, all the buttons, even on the side sill of the door. Lamborghini is similar as Ferraris. It's got everything in the center console area, with the exception of like the windows. The windows are on the door. So the Lamborghinis feel much more like a typical vehicle that you would drive.
I know you said the Lamborghini, the engine's blown, but is it possible I can just sit in it so I can see the door open now? That's pretty crazy.
We're going to be making a right turn into the second driveway here, So right here, take it nice and wide so you don't hit the side. No problem. All right. And you can pull straight on in.
Wow.
Clear on my side.
Just stop here.
Anywhere you want to pull up, whatever. If you just want to step on the brake, hit both paddles back to put it in neutral for me. Foot on the brake with both paddles back puts it in neutral. On the lower left side of the dash, right under by your knee, there's going to be a button. Pull that back towards you. It's going to be
on the dash?
Underneath, right? Like where your knee would be over here. And just pull back towards you. It's going to say hold on the center.
I don't want to pull it too hard.
No,
I don't want to
just hold it for a second. Yep, hold, you're good. So parking brake is on.
I think it's on.
Yep, you are good.
Awesome. Thanks for filming, Joe. I really
Absolutely, no problem. How was it?
Fantastic.
All right.
Turn it off.